dance in crowded bars, 1,000 faces, none are ours. Everybody talking loud, still I've never felt so drowned. Laughter spilling wall to wall, but it don't reach me at all. I sit right here, I disappear in a room where nobody hears. I'm alone in a room full of noise, shaking hands but no real voice. So many names I'll never know, so many hellos that never slow. They say I'm lucky, they say I'm fine, but they don't hear this heart of mine. I'm surrounded, but I'm gone, still alone when the lights come on. Phones lit up like city stars, everybody somewhere far. Eyes look down, nobody stays, just scrolling through another day. We talking jokes, we drink to kill, the silence creeping through the thrill. I smile back, I play my part, while the quiet tears me apart. Yeah, I'm alone in a room full of noise, broken dreams and practiced joy. So many people, so much sound, but no place safe to lay me down. They call it living, they call it free, but it don't feel that way to me. I'm surrounded, but I'm gone, still alone when the lights come on. Give me one voice that's real and slow, one hand that won't let go. I don't need a crowd tonight, just one soul in honest life. I'm alone in a room full of noise, wearing down these borrowed joys. If I leave, no one will know. If I stay, it's still the same road. When the music fades away and the crowd forgets my face, I walk home with the truth I own, alone, but still my own. Crowds fade, silence stays. I was young when I left that southern town, chasing dreams I couldn't pin down. Streetlights fading in the rearview mirror. New Orleans cried, but I couldn't hear her. I packed my sins in an old brown case, left my name in that humid place. Mississippi whisper, you'll be back someday. I kept on driving, ran away, now I'm back to New Orleans. Same old streets, same old sins. The city breathes like an old blues song. Says, boy, you were gone too long. I hear my past in the pouring rain. found my soul back in New Orleans, where the ghosts still roll. French Quarter nights still smell like pain, cheap whiskey sweat and summer rain. There's a bar where my heart broke slow, but she said goodbye, I said I'd go. Years passed by like a rolling train, different towns but the same old pain. Every road I ever chose still led me back to where it all began. Now I'm back to New Orleans, broken dreams and worn out jeans. The river talks, it remembers me. Every lie, every truth I tried to be, I hear my past in a midnight tune. Old brass crying to the moon. I lost myself, but I found my road back in New Orleans. I paid my toll. The city don't judge, it just waits like an old friend behind rusty gates. It knows your scars, it knows your name, it lets you bleed, then heals the pain. Yeah, I'm back to New Orleans, same slow heart, same fast sins, but this time I ain't running blind. I left my fear on the county line. If I die here, let it be known I came back home, I came back home. I lost my youth, but I found my soul back in New Orleans. I finally came home. I finally came home. Mississippi sings me down, welcome home, welcome home. Back when nights felt longer and hearts felt lighter than now, we talked more, we needed less, didn't know what we had somehow. Porch lights, cheap wine, laughing just to kill some time. No phones ringing in our hands, just faces we could understand. We were lighter back then, didn't carry so much weight. People smiled for no reason, love didn't have to wait. Now the world moves too fast, and the good days fade like smoke. I'd trade tomorrow's promises for one old night we broke. Back when silence wasn't loud and lonely didn't bite so hard, we trusted words, we trusted eyes, didn't lock up every scar. Stars were closer to the ground, we believed in staying around. Now everything's someday soon, and nobody stays past noon. Yeah, we were lighter back then, before the cracks began to show, before goodbye became so easy and love learned how to go. Now I whisper to the past, like it can hear me still. If happiness was ever real, it lived back on that hill. Maybe it's me, maybe it's time, maybe we just crossed a line. But I swear the air felt clean back when we were young and green. We were lighter back then, we didn't drown in doubt. We held each other through the dark, didn't need a way out. If heaven looks like anything, I hope it's slow and kind, like the days we didn't know we'd spend our lives trying to find. Yeah, back when we were lighter, before the world got heavy. Took the road that shined at night, felt like truth under borrowed light. Everybody said you were doing fine. I mistook noise for a sign. I trusted words that came too fast, ignore the weight of what wouldn't last. Some choices smile before they bite. I learned that late one lonely night. I didn't choose the wrong road on purpose, I just didn't stop to listen. I made wrong decisions, called them chances, called them fate. I stood by the door too long, then wondered why it closed so late. Every scar has my name, every loss I helped it stay. I won't run from what I did, wrong decisions made me this way. I stayed where love was running thin, left the moment it let me in. Said tomorrow like it was free, watched it slowly bury me. I burned bridges I still miss, over words I don't remember saying. Funny how the smallest lies can last longer than the truth you're praying. Nobody tells you which choice breaks you, they all look the same, until you're standing in the quiet trying to forgive yourself. Yeah, I made wrong decisions, wore them like a second skin. Every time I thought I won, I was losing from within. I don't blame the dark or time, I signed my name on every line. I won't run from what I did, wrong decisions taught me this. Some lessons don't come with warning signs, they come with silence years later, you finally hear it. I won't say I'd change it all. Wrong roads taught me how to fall, how to stand when hope feels thin, how to choose again. I walk slower, I look twice. I finally know the price. I'm still here, still learning this. From wrong decisions I don't miss. I didn't ruin my life. I just took the long way to understand it.
I left that town with a borrowed dream, suit too tight, hard to clean. City lights said, you'll be fine, but they never learned my name in time. Tall buildings, crowded rooms, still felt alone in a room full of suits. I chased that shine, that neon sound, but peace was never what I found. I lost myself trying to belong to a place that felt so wrong. Now I'm heading back, slow and proud, back where my name still matters now. Worked too late, slept too fast. Every smile felt made of glass. Phone call short, yeah, I'm okay. Truth was heavier every day. Mama's voice through a broken line said, son, you don't sound fine. I chased that shine, that neon sound, but love don't live higher ground. All that money, all that noise couldn't fill that empty void. So I turned around, no map, no plan, back to the place that made the man. Daddy's truck still by the barn, same old Porsche, same old star. They didn't ask where I've been, just pulled me back in. I chased that shine, that city glow, but home was waiting all alone. Where dinners last and nights are slow, and hearts don't need to act so strong. I ain't lost, I just went wrong. Now I'm home where I belong. Same time, better man.
Found it in a drawer, I never opened anymore. Edges torn, your smile faded like before. dust on your name, written soft and blue. Funny how a picture still remembers you. Time tried hard to erase your face, but love don't follow time or place. That faded photograph still breaks me in half. Your eyes say things we never said back then. The corner's torn, the color's gone, but my heart stays young in that faded photograph. Summer on your dress, sunlight in your hair. We were broke but rich, didn't know we were rare. Promises we made on a restless night still echo when the world ain't right. I thought I'd let you go somehow, but you're still here, still now. That faded photograph still tells the past, every crack of memory I never meant to last. Time moved on, but love hung on like a ghost in a song in that faded photograph. If I could step back inside that frame, I'd hold you longer, say your name. Some loves don't die, they just wait in paper, ink, and yesterday. That faded photograph on a lonely shelf, it knows the truth I won't tell myself. Even torn and torn apart, you still own this heart. And in that faded photographs, I put it back, but not away. Some loves don't fade. The sun hits a blacktop like a hammer on steel. I got heavy hand leaning on this steering wheel. Little girl in the valley left a dead end of town. Just a man and a motor, trying not to look down. And it's a long, low rumble in the chest of the night, between the wrong I've done and the gospel light. Got a bottle in the shadow, got a prayer in my head, living like a king and feeling half dead. Yeah, the road is long and the coffee is black. There ain't no U-turn on the way back. I pass a white picket fence rusted out gate, thinking about the choices and that I made a bit late. The radio is humming some old outlaw tune. Underneath the ghost of a pale silver moon, and it's a long, low rumble in the chest of the night, between the wrong I've done and the gospel light. Got a bottle in the shadow, got a prayer in my head, living like a king, but feeling half dead. Yeah, the road is long and the coffee is black. There ain't no U-turn on the way back. My boots are worn, my heart is a stone, just a deep-voiced sinner walking alone. No U-turn, nowhere to go but forward. Doctor talked like I already knew, said there ain't much left to do. The room got quiet, the clock stood still. I nodded slow, I always will. Walked outside, the sky was blue. Same old world, just less of me in it too. Funny how life don't change its pace when you're learning how to say goodbye to your place. If these are my last words, let them be calm, let them be true. I don't need tears, I don't need prayers, just know I loved you through and through. I'm not afraid of going home, I'm just sad about leaving you. If these are my last words, I hope they stay with you. Made my peace with what I was and what I never became, because I loved, I failed, I tried again. I learned my most from where I've been. There's things I wish I'd said out loud, there's crowds I followed I should have left behind. But every scar I carry still reminds me I was alive for real. If these are my last words, don't remember me in pain. Remember me in the quiet times when laughter felt like rain. say life's too short for silence and too fragile to delay. I can feel the night come slow, like a song I already know. Don't cry when the lights go low, I'm just crossing over the road. If these are my last words, let them rest easy in your heart. I'm not losing this fight, I'm just finishing my part. I'll be where the fear lets go, where the hurt don't have a say. If heaven's anything like peace, then I'm already on my way. Till the morning I was grateful, tell the stars I wasn't afraid.
Old boots by the door, one light still on. The house too quiet since everyone's gone. Clock keeps talking, but I don't reply. Only one soul still hears me sigh. He don't ask where I've been, he don't care how I lost or win. It's just me and my dog in this worn out place. He reads my heart right off my face. When the world turns cold and hard, I ain't alone, just me and my dog. By my feet when the night feels long, listens close when I play my old songs. People left, yeah, they had their reasons. He stayed through every broken season. No lies in his eyes, no goodbye, no disguise. It's just me and my dog under fading stars. He don't judge my scars or count my scars. When the whiskey talks too hard, I lean on him, just me and my dog. If I don't make it home someday, you'll still be waiting by the gate. Love like that don't need a name, it just stays. It's just me and my dog, one heart, two souls. He keeps my secrets, I can't let go. When the night leaves its mark, I find my peace, just me and my dog. No promises, no applause, just a man and his dog.
Funny how a house can forget voices, but a kitchen never does.
Sun comes in through lace and light, coffee brewing every morning right. Old wooden table, chipped and warm, smelled like love since I was born. She'd hum along to the radio while life felt easy, soft and slow. In Mama's kitchen, time stood still, every worry learned to wait, every hurt would heal. If heaven's got a place like this, I know where it's been, right there in Mama's kitchen.
Didn't know it back then, but that room was teaching me how to live.
Flower on her hand, smile so kind, she read my heart before my mind. Said, sit down son, you look tired. Fed my soul more than the fire. World was loud but not in here, just love and truth and nothing to fear. In Mama's kitchen, we were whole. Broken days didn't dare come in that sacred room of hope. I'd trade every road I've been, just one more minute in Mama's kitchen.
Funny thing about love, you don't miss it till it's quiet.
That chair stays empty by the wall, but I still hear her when I fall. Some love don't leave, it just moves on to every place we call back home. I still set that extra chair sometimes, just in case. In Mama's kitchen, late at night, I close my eyes and I'm back again. Everything feels right. If angels ever need a home, I know where they'd fit in, right there in Mama's kitchen.
Still smells like love. Road keeps stretching past the dawn, white lines humming like an old song. Coffee's cold, radio low, nowhere left I need to go. Every mile peels me thin, like truth under broken skin. I thought running might feel free, turns out it just follows me. There's miles between me and home, and even more between me and you. Long roads teach you how to listen to everything you never knew. I drive with the silence beside me, let it say what words won't do. On these long roads I meet myself with nothing left to lose. Gas station lights at 2 a.m., faces pass and gone again. Nobody asks where I've been, They just take my change and grin. The stars don't judge, they just hang low, watching where the lonely go. I talk to them like old friends. They don't promise how it ends. Yeah, there's miles between me and home, and a lifetime in the rear view glass. I don't know where I'm landing yet. I just know I couldn't last in the place where every voice was loud and no one heard the truth. So I chose these endless highways and the quiet they carry through. Some roads don't lead you anywhere, they just give you time to breathe, to lay your fears on the dashboard and let the night believe. There's miles between me and home, but I ain't as lost as I seem. Long journeys strip you down to bone till you face what's underneath. If I ever find my way back, it won't be the man I was. These long roads didn't save my life, but they showed me who I am. Headlights fade into the night, just me, the road, and time. Dust on the strings in a corner of the room. That old wooden case still smells like you. Every scar tells a story I can't forget. Every chord's a promise you never left. You said, son, play it soft when life gets hard. Now I hear your voice in every bar. My father's old guitar still knows my name. It cries when I'm broken, it burns when I'm ashamed. I play it slow under fading stars. I'm never alone with my father's old guitar. Sunday mornings, coffee and smoke. Your hands were up, but your heart was gold. You taught me truth don't need to shout, just 6 steel strings can let it out. You said, boy, don't run from pain. Let the music fall like rain. My father's old guitar still knows my soul. It sings the parts I can't control. When the night feels cold and dark, I hold on tight to my father's old guitar. The house is quiet, but I swear you're here. In every note I feel you near. Time moves on, but love don't fade. It just learns new ways to stay. My father's old guitar, a broken man's prayer, wooden wire, and your care. When I'm lost and life feels hard, I find my way through my father's old guitar. I'll play it slow, like you taught me how, till I see you again somehow.
I've watched friendships fade to dust over things that didn't matter. Promises said too easily shatter quicker than they gather. I don't chase what doesn't stay. I don't beg what doesn't care. If you gotta fight to be believed, the truth was never there. So keep my words few and plain. Let my footsteps tell the tale. If you listen close, you'll hear my pain. But I don't dress it up or sell. I learned trust don't need convincing. It shows up day by day. Yeah, I got nothing loud left to say. Some folks fear the quiet room, that's where they meet themselves. I made peace with the man I am when I stopped needing someone else. I don't shine, I don't pretend. I don't break just to be seen. If you walk beside me slow, you know exactly what I mean. I don't owe the world an answer, don't owe it my display. I found my truth in stillness. Got nothing loud left to say. Just breathe and let it be enough.
Is a stranger looking through the glass, watching the shadows and the hours pass. I poured 2 glasses, then I drank them both down. I'm the king of a kingdom where no one's around. The floorboards are creaking a song I once knew, but the silence is louder since I lost you. Now it's just one chair at the table tonight, just one shadow in the morning light. I'm a mountain of a man, standing all alone. Built me a castle, but it feels like a stone. The dog is still sleeping by the cold fireplace. He's dreaming of voices and a smiling face. I reach for a hand that's no longer there, just grabbing a handful of cold, empty air. I'd trade all my pride and the miles I've run just to be second to anyone. Now it's just one chair at the table tonight, just one shadow in the morning light. I'm talking to the walls, but they don't say a word. The loneliest song that you ever heard. Yeah, I'm a mountain of a man, standing all alone. Build me a castle, but it feels like a stone. Echoes in the hallway, dust on the floor. I don't even know why I locked the front door. Just one chair, nobody's there. Used to hear laughter down the hall, boots by the door, shadows on the wall, radio playing our favorite song. Now it just hums, something feels wrong. Same old couch, same old town, but everything that mattered moved out. Saturday nights are quiet now, no voices calling out my name, just a ticking clock and a burned out sound of memories stuck in yesterday. The lights are low, the house is proud, but my heart knows how Saturday nights are quiet now. Kitchen tables still hold your mark. 2 coffee rings like faded hearts. We talked about dreams till 2:30. Back when silence never knew. Time don't shout, it just sneaks in and takes the best parts when you blink. Saturday nights are quiet now. No late night plans, no spinning round. Just old regrets and empty towns, and ghosts that never make a sound. I sit alone, I don't ask how. It happens so slow. Saturday nights are quiet now. If walls could talk, they'd say your name. If doors could cry, they'd feel the same. Some loves leave loud, some slip away, like Saturdays that lost their flame. Saturday nights are quiet now. One chair pulled out, one still pushed in. I pour one drink, then I sit down, with everything we should have been. No second chance, no final bow. Just me somehow. Saturday nights are quiet now. Same night, different sound. I sharpened my pencil one last time, sat with the silence across that line. Every word felt heavier now, like I finally knew how to bow. The room was still, the coffee cold, every truth already told. I looked around, nothing left to borrow hope from or collect. So this is one last song, not to fix what went wrong, just to leave a light on after I'm gone. I ain't angry, I ain't strong, I just stayed here far too long. This is one last song, then I'm gone. I love some things, I let some die. Learn when to stay, learn when to lie. I wore the weight, I played my part, left fingerprints on a tired heart. Friends turned quiet, dreams turned thin, door stayed closed, I knocked within. There's no one left to blame tonight, I'm done explaining what's inside. Yeah, this is one last song, for the nights I held on, for the hope that stayed too long, then moved on. I don't need applause, I don't need to belong. This is one last song, then I'm gone. Leaving don't always mean defeat. Sometimes it's mercy, sometimes relief. I'm not running, I'm not lost, I just finally know the call.
it soft, don't play it loud. I was never made for crowds. If you hear me when I'm gone, just know I meant every line. I left my truth in this song. Didn't fit where I'm from. This is one last song, then I'm gone. The page is full. The road is long. One last song, then I'm gone.
The night was cold, the road was slick. You said I'll call you real quick. Headlights fading down the line. I didn't know that was our final goodbye. Your picture's torn, still on my wall. Half of your smile, half of us all. I replay that moment in my head. Every word I should have said. She never made it home that night. Broken glass and fading lights. The stars went quiet, the sky went numb. When love decided you were done. Now every road feels wrong somehow. I'm still waiting, I don't know how to live in a world where you're not there, with crying eyes and an empty prayer. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you're coming back once more. Your coffee cup, your favorite song. Everything's right, but everything's wrong. They say it wasn't my fault, but guilt don't care what angels taught. If I said stay, if I said don't, you might be breathing, but maybe you won't. She never made it home that night. Rain kept falling, I lost the fight. Your name still echoes in the dark, like shattered dreams and broken hearts. The night remembers every scream. I wake up trapped inside the dream, lost in the moment I can't outrun, where your life ended and mine came undone. The silence screams when the lights go low. Love don't warn you before it goes. Time keeps moving, I stay behind, with a frozen frame in my mind. She never made it home to me. Now I talk to ghosts I can't see, under stars that refuse to shine. I trace your shadow with shaking lines. If heaven's real, hold her tight. Tell her I try every night. I'm still here, but I'm barely alive. Since the night you didn't survive, headlights fade, so did you. Your coat's still hanging by the door. I don't move it anymore. Floorboards creak like they know you ain't walking through. The house still breathes, slow and low, like it's waiting on you. Since you've been gone, the nights got long. Even silence hurts when the love was strong. I talk to you when the lights are off, like you're just in the next room. Since you've been gone, your cup still sits right by the sink. I pour two, then stop and think. Every habit learned your name. Every prayer feels the same. They say time heals, they move along. They never held you this long. Since you've been gone, I lost my way. Every song sounds like something I can't play. I carry you when I walk on half a man. Since you've been gone, if heaven hears a broken man, tell it I'm doing the best I can. I'd trade forever calm and bright for one more slow goodnight. Since you've been gone, I still stay in the life we built that won't fade. If love's a road I'm still on, I'll find you again. Since you've been gone, they ask me how I'm holding up. Truth is, I don't. I just wake up every day and love you anyway. Shake my hand, look in my eyes. Talk like angels, live like lies. Say my name when I'm around.
bury it deep when I'm not found. I drink my whiskey, wear my coat, laugh too loud but miss the note. Every promise paper thin, friendly faces, crooked grins. I'm tired of smiles that lie to me, of empty words and fake loyalty. I'd rather sit alone at night than stand in crowds that feel so right. Truth don't shout, it softly stays, while lies run wild and lead the way. I lost some friends but found my ground, when fake hearts finally showed their sound. They talk about me in the dark, call it care but leave a mark. Say we're family, swear it's true, till I'm no longer useful to you. Backstabbed by a gentle tone, cuts the deepest, that kind of wound. I learned silence speaks much more than every promise made before. Yeah, I'm done with smiles that lie, loyalty that's quick to die. I don't need 1,000 friends, just a few who don't pretend. Truth is lonely, truth is slow, but it's the only road I know. I lost the noise, I lost the crowd, but I walk lighter without the doubt. Real ones don't have much to say, they show up when the lights fade. No spotlight, no alibi, just steady hands and honest eyes. So here's to walking on my own, with fewer names in my phone. I'd rather trust the rain and road than another smile, I'm told. If being real means standing still, I wear that weight, I'll pay that bill. I didn't lose what I outgrew, I just saw the truth. Smiles fade, truth stays.
You don't talk much anymore, you've heard it all before. Promises breaking like cheap glass, some things weren't built to last. You learn the weight of empty praise, and how truth walks its own slow way. You stopped chasing every sound and found your feet on honest ground. You're still standing quiet while the world screams loud. You don't need the spotlight or the approval of the crowd. You bend but you don't break, you see the truth behind the fake. You didn't lose your fire, you just learned when not to shout. You've seen friends turn into smoke, and jokes that weren't a joke. You paid the price of being real in a world that'd rather steal. But you kept your hands clean somehow, didn't sell your soul to fit in now. You chose the road that doesn't shine, but lets you sleep at night. Yeah, you're still standing quiet, with a heart that knows its worth. You don't need 1,000 voices to prove you were here on earth. You walk alone but not afraid. You made peace with every scar you made. You didn't lose your fire, you just learned when not to shout. And if no one says it out loud, let me be the one right now. The world needs more like you, even when it doesn't know how. So keep standing quiet, let the liars burn bright. Truth don't rush the moment, it waits out the night. If you ever doubt your way, or feel unseen along the grave, remember this song found you right where you are tonight, still standing. Still quiet. Still real.
They say you can leave Tennessee, but Tennessee never leaves you. Red dirt road, radio low, sun going down, nice and slow. Front porch light, screen door sound. This old town still knows me now. They say dreams live somewhere else, but mine still breathe in the southern air. Tennessee keeps me home through the highs and lows, every mile, every scar, every place I've gone. When the world feels cold and strange, I just say your name. Yeah, Tennessee keeps me home. Nashville nights, neon glow, six-string truth in every note. Bars full of stories, broken men singing about love they lost back then. I tried leaving, I tried to run, but my heart beats southern drum. Tennessee keeps me home like an old guitar, worn out hands on his pain, under faded stars. When I'm lost and all alone, I hear your tone. Yeah, Tennessee keeps me home. Mama's voice on a Sunday call, Daddy's boots by the hallway wall. Some places don't let you go, they just teach you so. Tennessee keeps me home, not the land but the sound. Simple truths and quiet nights still hold me down. If I die before I roam, lay me close where Tennessee keeps me home. Same road, same song. It's been years in the bottom of my drawer, folded words I couldn't say before. Ink ran dry, but the truth stayed wet. Every line I wrote, I still regret. I sealed it once, then broke the seal. Some goodbyes don't know how to feel. The letter I never sent still knows your name. Every word is honest, every line's a shame. No stamp, no address, no end, just a letter I never sent. I wrote about the nights I stayed awake, about the choices I was too scared to make. I wrote I'm sorry more than once, but fear held tighter than my love. I thought silence was safer then, but silence cuts deeper than a pen. The letter I never sent still waits on you. Every tear dried, but the truth stayed true. Time moved on, but I didn't mend that letter I never sent. If I mailed it out, would it change a thing or just remind us of broken dreams? Some words are heavy, some doors are bent. That's why it stayed never sent. The letter I never sent. In a wooden drawer, it holds the past I can't ignore. No goodbye, no second chance, just a folded heart and the letter I never sent. I closed the drawer, but not my mind. Some loves don't leave, they just hide. Chairs still stand where you used to sit. Dust on the floor where the kids once ran. Every room knows what it used to be. Every wall remembers better than me. The clock still works, the lights still glow, but something left a long time ago. This house is empty now, though it's still standing strong. No voices echo down the hall, no right where there was wrong. The roof still holds me safe somehow, but my heart knows how. This house is empty now. Photographs stare from broken frames, smiling faces I still call by name. Dinner table set for more than one,
Now it waits on a setting that never comes. Time moved on, I stayed around, listened to a hollow sound. This house is empty now, no footsteps on the floor, just me talking to the past through a half-closed door. I tried to stay, I don't know how, I'm still here. But this house is empty now. Oh, home ain't walls, it ain't a place, it's laughter, love in someone's face. When love walks out without a sound, the house stays, but it ain't found. This house is empty now, one light left on at night. I sit alone with all the years that once felt warm and right. I'd leave if I knew how, but I don't know where. This house is empty now. Same house, different soul. Midnight leaning on the window pane, your shadow still calling my name. The house is quiet but my mind screams loud. Since you walked out, I'm not around. Torn pictures scattered on the floor, us smiling like it meant something more. Your eyes were honest, so I believed, till love packed up and decided to leave. Now I'm talking to the dark again. Broken hearts don't heal, they bend. Your words still cut like broken glass, painful truths I can't walk past. Crying eyes don't sleep at night, they just stare at fate in light. Under stars that don't care anymore, I'm lost where I was yours before. Your goodbye still burns my skin. 3 cold words sharp as sin. You said my love was not enough, like love was ever meant to be tough. The clock keeps moving, I stay still, swallowing regret like cheap pills. Every promise we never kept is written in the tears I've wept. Yeah, I'm drowning in the dark again. Love don't leave clean, it leaves a stain. Your voice echoes in my head, every cruel thing you ever said. Crying eyes, bloodshot blue, still looking for a trace of you under stars that slowly die. I'm disappearing piece by piece tonight. They say time heals, but time just lies. It teaches you how to survive. I trade every tomorrow I own for one more night where
but your memory's a loaded gun, still firing when the day is done. If I vanish without a sound, just know love's where I went down, under stars that never shine. I lost you, and I lost my mind. I lost my mind. Torn pictures, crying eyes. That's all that's left of you and I.
I left New Orleans with dust on my shoes. 25 years old, nothing left to lose. The river was rising, the night was warm. I thought I'd outrun the coming storm. Mama cried on a wooden step, says some roads take more than they give back. I laughed like I knew it all, then watched that city fade to black. Now I'm older, carrying weight, too many chances, too many mistakes. Every mile just led me around, right back south, back to that sound of a slow train crying low through the streets I used to know. I didn't win, but I survived when I came back south alive. I worked my hands till the years cut deep, different beds but no real sleep. Every town had the same damn bar, different faces, same old scars. I heard her name in a stranger's song, heard New Orleans all night long. You can leave, but it don't let go. That city brands you to the bone. Yeah, I'm older, carrying shame, some regrets I cannot run or blame. Every road just broke me down till I turned back around to a church bell slow and low, and a river moving like my soul. I didn't win, but I'm still alive when I came back south alive. The city don't ask where you've been, it just opens up and pulls you in like an old song you never forget, full of mercy, full of regret. Now I stand on familiar ground, same old truth, different sound. I ain't the man I used to be, but this town still remembers me. If I fall, let it be known I finally found my way back home. I didn't win, but I survived when I came back south alive.